important that you know your numbers. It's the most important thing that you have mastered immediately is knowing your numbers. Because that will give you a sense of financial security because you know exactly what you have to do, but it's also scary as hell. Because he has to earn $900 a day or he starts to go backwards. But he knows that now. How does that feel knowing that number? Okay? Hopeful? Okay.
Well, listen, ignorance is not bliss with your finances. Anybody? We were just talking in the hallway about last go around with the market shift. Obviously, this one is not going to be as severe, but does that matter? Maybe it's only 30% as severe. Who cares? You don't want to be caught not knowing your numbers, right? We went over, and we will not share this with you because we're not here to freak you out. We had lots of horrible stories. You guys know people last time around. It was terrible. Why would you ever sign yourself up for even 10% of that? So ignorance is not bliss on your finances. You have to set an example for yourself, your family, your spouse, your business. One of the tough things in real estate is that you're not really reporting, even though you are the CFO of your company, who are you reporting to?
Why are you choosing not to know your numbers?
We're too busy working.
Okay. Why are you choosing not to know your numbers?
Because we're not running our business anymore.
That's right. And because you don't want to know, don't want to be accountable to the numbers because the numbers tell the truth. This is how you get hurt in a changing market. You need to know your numbers. So let's say, for example, you might find that you're living in a particular marketplace where your average commission is, I don't know, $30,000 a month, let's say, or $30,000 per unit. And the average listing, like you can go to the MLS, you need to figure out, it's all in the book, it's all in the treasure map, figure out what the absorption rate is, and you can then calculate exactly how many listings you need at all times, because that will give you the bedrock of financial security some months. Maybe your magic number, I bet you most of you, your magic number is probably less than 10. Most of you probably, there's enough sales velocity, even in a correcting market, that if you had 10 listings at all times, probably most of you would see probably an average of at least one sell per month.